Hello, and thank you for joining Rolling with BJ in the kitchen today. Well, I was going to say this morning because it is morning. It's about 10 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to do these beautiful crab legs. So, we're going to do these crab legs really quick. Nice, easy, simple recipe. First, you wash your crab legs really good. And you put them in a pan. Okay, so I broke mine up a little just to fit them in this dish. It's not a lot of crab legs, but it's not a little either. So I just broke them up to fit off in this dish right here. This dish is by Princess House. It is a Fantasia small lasagna dish. Okay, the seasonings we're going to use is a little seasoning salt, Lawry seasoned salt. We're going to use this dry rub, and it is the garlic and classic herb. That's the one I want to use today. You can use any one you like depending on the flavor you want to taste on your crab legs. So I want to taste garlic today. So we're going to do garlic. Here's some garlic powder we're going to use. We're going to use a half a stick of butter. I'm going to melt it shortly. 1 lemon and 6 chopped garlic cloves is what we're using today. Okay, so I washed the crab legs really good, broke them up, put them in a dish. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little seasoned salt on them. Not very much. And when you season your crab legs, season to your liking. Okay, so now I put the seasoned salt on there. Now I want to put the dry rub on there. I'm just putting a little. I'm going to put some more later. This is just to start them. Okay, as you can see, it wasn't that much. Now, I'm going to just sprinkle the garlic, the chopped garlic. I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the crab legs. Okay, so I'm going to finish sprinkling the garlic, and then I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice all over the crab legs. And while I'm doing that, my butter is going to be melting. I'm just going to melt it up in the microwave a little, and then we're going to pour it over it. Cover these with aluminum foil and let them put them in the oven. Put your oven on about 375. And we're going to leave them in there for about 45 minutes to start, okay? I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm just going to take a pinch of garlic powder. And sprinkle over that. Just a tiny bit more. Help give it that garlic flavor. Now, I'm going to squeeze my lemons. Remember, it's 1 whole lemon. You just want to squeeze the lemon all over the crab legs. Just like that. I cut it up so that I can squeeze it better because I didn't feel like pulling out the lemon squeezer. Okay, that's one portion. Okay, I'm just going to finish squeezing the lemons off camera. I'll be right back. I'm back. I have squeezed all of the lemon on the crab legs. I can't talk today. Okay, now I melted the butter and I'm just going to pour it. Just pour it all over. Remember, you want to cover it up with aluminum foil, heavy duty aluminum foil. And we're going to let these cook in the oven for about 45 minutes before we even open them up and take a look at them. Once we open them up, you just want to take one of those bulbs and scoop the juice from the bottom and put it all over the top. Or you can take a spoon, but I'll show you when I come back. I'm getting ready to cover them up and we're going to put them in the oven for 45 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you want it wrapped nice and tight like you wrapping a gift. Make sure it's closed really, really good. And let's pop them in the oven for 45 minutes and then we'll come back and take a look at them, okay? See you in 45 minutes. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. Look how they're looking. Okay, the dark is just the seasoning. So I don't have a bulb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a spoon and I'm just going to dip from the bottom and pour the juice over the top. And cover them with the juice. And I'm going to pour a little butter, a little melted butter over them. And sprinkle some more seasoning. The dry rub, I'm going to sprinkle some more of that in there. Then we're going to let them cook for about 35 more minutes and they'll be done. Okay? So give me a second. Let me scoop the juice and pour it over them. Okay, so I poured the juice over them. And you know what? My juice was not a lot in there. So what I did was I added a little bit of water, as you can see. And then I just mixed it together and poured it over it. And I turned my crab legs over so that when I season them, this side will get some seasoning. So now I'm just going to put the rest of the seasoning. And now I'm going to add some melted butter. Now if your oven tends to dry your crab legs out faster, cut the fire down to a lower temperature. So that's what I had to do. So I just cut it down to like 350. So now I'm going to cover them back up. And like I said, in about 30 minutes, we're going to take them out and we're going to check them again. But more than likely, they'll be done at that time. It doesn't take long at all. I'll be back. I wanted you to see how I do with the spoon since I don't have the bulb today. So I take a deep spoon and just pour the juice all over the crab legs. And we can even take these out in less than 30 minutes, maybe about 20 more minutes. So the first go round is about 45. The second go round, leave them in there for about 20 minutes and check them. And they should be done. Okay, so we're going to do about 20 minutes longer. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. I didn't want to wait the whole 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take them and put them in a Ziploc bag once they cool off. I'm going to just put them in a regular Ziploc bag. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. I didn't want to wait the whole 20 minutes because I don't want my crab legs to dry out. So you got to be very careful with your oven. Make sure that your crab legs do not get dried out, okay? So probably start them at 350 instead of 400. And you can go with a less time if depending on how many crab legs you have. So with these crab legs, I did 45 minutes the first time and 15 minutes the second time, which is an hour. Okay, so I'm going to just put them in a Ziploc bag once they cool off. I'm going to drop them all in the Ziploc bag and pour the juice off in here. So when we're ready to eat them, we'll just grab them out of the Ziploc bag. That way the juice will stay inside of the crab legs and they'll be nice and moist when we get ready to eat them. I'll be right back. Okay, wow. They look so pretty. And I taste them and oh my gosh, the seasoning is just delicious. So we're going to name these BJ Kick-Ass Crab Legs. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen. Have a great evening. Be blessed. And I'll see you next time. Rolling in the Kitchen with BJ. Have a great evening.